Hey, it's Jordan here, and I am going to start building a garden for my roommate. This is what I'm starting with. I usually don't let weeds get this overgrown, but it took me a while to figure out what I was doing, so taking you along for the journey. So I'm done weeding, and this is what I got to work with now. So the idea I'm going with, we have these fence panels that I'll put back up once I'm done, but I'm going to cut out the grass here, square it off, remove these old planter boxes, repurpose the wood somehow, and build new planter boxes. I plan on repurposing the brick in some way too, but we'll figure that out. So we are on to building these planters. I had gotten everything weeded out, but obviously some has grown in. It's been a few days since I was last in here, so the weeds are trying to make a comeback, which I will pull out eventually. But for now, I am going to get started on building these boxes. So we're doing these 2 high with these timbers. My dad helped me drill 3 holes per timber. One is for locking the boxes in, and then the other 2 are keeping the timbers together and interlaced with each other. So we have them, see how we've got them kind of interlocking, puzzle piecing together. And one tip with that is to label your boards, so you know. So this is piece 3 for the top and piece 3 for the bottom, and we've got 16 of each piece, so that we're doing 4 boxes. So we'll get these started. We'll be hammering rebar into each post with a sledgehammer. Got the long ones locking it into the ground, and then the others for interlocking the pieces. So I got 1 box in. So I found that it was easier to start with the interlocking pieces, which was the shorter rebar pieces, and then get these halfway in, maneuver the box where you needed it, and then took the sledgehammer and hammered it into the ground. So yeah, now this thing is not going anywhere. All right, and we got all 4 of the boxes in. So now the next step is to line them and fill them with dirt and then put plants in them. And then the other idea that's going on is I will be putting raspberries along the back of the fence here, and then strawberries here. And of course I'll be leaving enough room for the pathways to get into the gate. But yeah, I'll need to get a few more materials to get that border in. I was originally going to go with brick, but I don't think we have enough of the ones I wanted to repurpose. So I think I'm just going to buy more timber wood and just use that along the border, just a single layer of that. All right, so now we are on to planting. So with these boxes, I lined it with cardboard so that none of the grass and weeds will hopefully not come up through. And then I'll fill it in with the dirt. You don't always have to fill it with cardboard. You could do like landscaping fabric or something else, or you can just leave it and just tackle the weeds as they come up. I still need to get these weeds out, but we got the raspberries there, which I'll spread out along here. We got the vegetables, which will be split up into their respective boxes. It's going to be like cucumber, zucchini, pepper, tomato, something like that. And then we got our strawberries in that corner. Going to be going along the cheap fence here. That's my extra cardboard that I don't need. And then we got our soil, which will go into the boxes. So I'll come back once I'm done. And we are finally done with this garden. All that's left to do now is just maintain it, keep the weeds back, and keep it watered. But yeah, let's give you a little tour. In the boxes here, we have cucumber, as well as zucchini, which is over here. And one thing is, keep the ID tags from the planter boxes, because then you can put them in and you'll always know what you have. We have tomatoes, which I have both Better Boy and I think cherry tomato, the Sweet 100. And then I have some bell peppers, both red and golden, grown here. And then on the edge here, we have strawberries and raspberries. Yeah, they don't look too hot right now because they're transplants. They're focusing on growing their roots first before they start growing the actual plant. So we're probably not going to get much, but we've already got some new growth in the strawberries, so I like seeing that more. But yeah, continuing, we got raspberries. The job is just to keep things watered and keep the weeds at bay. So for the weeds that are growing outside the boxes, my dad has recommended a pool salt vinegar water solution, which I'm gonna try. But yeah, that's how you build a garden. Thanks for watching.